Pokemon TCG joins the party and is taking shots at Yu-Gi-Oh! Prizing as well. We got a new huge Master Duel ban list that might have some hints on the future of the TCG ban list as well. And of course, speaking of the TCG ban list, where is it? We're going to try to break down when is it actually coming and talk about a lot of other cool things. Before we begin, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and these kind of news recap videos have been doing really well on the channel, so please let me know in the comments below if you enjoy them. And if you do, maybe you want to see something different, a little bit of something else, please let me know. It's super important to me. We're going to talk about the Pikachu air fryer drama a little bit later in the video, but it seems like Pokemon is joining the party after Alestrals was taking shot at Yu-Gi-Oh! Prizing. I think it's a good thing, but we'll see a little bit later throughout the video. The big news of the day is, of course, the new Master Duel ban list. Released immediately after the Duelist Cup, which makes you a little bit jealous. I'm not jealous of Master Duel players, especially not the Duelist Cup players, but I am jealous of the fact that because this is a digital product, Konami just swiftly bans, unbans. You can have like a ban list every month, every 2 months, and it's really quick. I wish we had that or a little bit of communication as well. Let's kind of break it down. There is something huge here with Block Dragon getting unbanned. What does it actually mean for the TCG with the new Gem Knight support? Possibly unbanning in the horizon, but first of all, of course, Fiendsmith is in. Beatrice has to go out. This was the case in the TCG, OCG, and now Master Duel. Fiendsmith essentially getting Beatrice banned on the Forbidden and Limited list. This card is obviously way too powerful, given the fact that Lavalval Chain is a rank 4 that does the same thing, has been banned forever. Beatrice, you know, maybe Fiendsmith should have paid for Beatrice's sins. This wasn't a problem up until now, but with Bystials, Garura, now Fiendsmith is way too easy to get to Beatrice, and I think good riddance, essentially. Sangin Kaiman, similar to the TCG and OCG, going to 1. Tenpai has been plaguing the Duelist Cup, and a lot of people have actually been really complaining about that. So, yeah, it makes sense that they address it. But the biggest of them all here is the unhit, actually, of Block Dragon. Block Dragon, if you don't know, this card is a powerhouse, can special summon itself, and, of course, add rock monsters, basically in Adamancipator format, adding 3 Adamancipator monsters to the hand. I actually didn't play in that format, so I don't really have like memories of playing against it, but this was legal in Master Duel, I think a couple years ago. So I did play against this in Master Duel, and this was scary because the amount of advantage and bodies on the board that this card creates is scary. So it's going to 1 now. Why is it actually going to 1? We possibly have a new Gem Knight wave of support coming soon to Master Duel. It is coming to the TCG, I believe, at around June with the new Gem Knight support. They are all rock monsters. So, could we potentially see Block Dragon come back in the TCG? I would say get it twisted, let's see it. But I don't know, I think a lot of people would definitely disagree. And of course, Pearl Lily coming back to 3. I think Pearly has had its day in the sun, and the meta has kind of shifted. So, yeah. Satan escapes from hell. I asked you what you think about Block Dragon. I would like to hear that in the comments below, but apparently people really don't like this card. I know Farfar really likes Block Dragon, so maybe he's a little bit happy. But considering the Master Duel ban list, we have a TCG ban list to look after as well. When is it coming? Where is it? Of course, we don't have proper communication from Konami, so there's no possible way of telling the future and knowing. But I try to do a little bit of research of my own. So, went back to last year. We are at about the time where a ban list should be dropping this week or the week after. This would be the guess. Now, we had a ban list beginning of January. This year as well, we had the same sort of like schedule. Beginning of January, new ban list. We had this last year as well. But what we did have after that is a ban list announcement on April 13th, effective April 15th in Latin America and North America, and April 22nd in other regions of the world. So, could it be coming now? There are basically, I believe, 2 options. Now, this weekend, there is YCS Buenos Aires in Argentina. Probably no coverage, no announcement there. Probably dusted under the carpet. But next week after that, I think it's the 5th and the 6th, there is YCS Houston, a big American YCS, which means possibly an announcement on stream like they did in the recent YCS in the US, which was extremely successful, and I would be happy to see that. So it could be essentially effective around the same time. So either they drop a ban list, they will be effective in Houston, or drop the ban list in Houston itself. We're going to have to wait and see. Congratulations to Swedish player Herman Hansen officially winning the Duelist Cup. Huge feat. He's going to take away a little bit of prizing from the prize pool and, of course, from attending the World Championship officially. But prizing drama somehow doesn't stop, right? This is the only thing people are talking about on Twitter these days. Getting honestly kind of tired of it, but we got some notable people speaking their mind, so I did want to share out their thoughts, with House of Champs sharing that actually the 2022 Crystal trophies that were for top 32, this is what it says in the eBay listing, are selling for almost $3,000. You wouldn't get that for the plastic cardboard frame that Jesse Cotton has just dropped in the venue today. You can probably fetch $200 max, and Jesse Cotton is giving those away for free. So should we go back to the past with these crystal trophies that you can actually sell, make a little bit of money for? I don't know. If you played around that time, let me know if this was actually something that people would actually fly out to a YCS for. This could cover travel expenses, I assume. It doesn't seem super nice to me personally. Again, I think there's only one good pricing scheme, and those will be promos of staples. But yeah, Jeff Jones, another notable player, saying that maybe instead of the cardboard trash frame, we can have something like this from Pokemon. This looks really nice. You can actually hang it. The cards inside are also relatively rare, not just ultra rare cards that cost $1 and a card printed looking like it was printed out of a regular office printer. Maybe this looks very similar to the uncut sheets that they used to give out, and you can, I think, win today in side events. But Chris Lofton spitting. Yeah, the whole we need better pricing debate is heavily fueled by people never receiving pricing, immediately debunked by Jeff Jones, one of the most successful Yu-Gi-Oh players in history, joining the debate. So Chris, sorry, not this time. Before we continue and go back to the pricing drama and wrap up the whole Yu-Gi-Oh debate here, a tweet that I saw that I don't actually really like, and I want to hear you guys' opinion on. We saw the Elestrals Open, the biggest and first premier event Elestral's new TCG had, with a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players sort of like converting or going over, which I was one of those players who got the promotional box. Elestrals will send you the cards to open on stream, experience, play with friends, which I didn't actually like the game, so I kind of stopped altogether and never received any packages from then on. But people out here saying that I will care for Elestrals when I'm paid to care about Elestrals, essentially blaming Elestrals players for being industry plants. Now, given the fact that there is possibly some truth in here, people like MBT and Swoliex getting, packages from Elestrals consistently, but on the other hand, Elestrals has huge competition with Lorcana, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Pokemon. I mean, they have to give out some cards in order for people to play. People are not going to just, pick up the cards on their own. So, I don't know, interested to hear your thoughts about this whole Elestrals industry plan thing. Before we wrap it up, Asian English Yu-Gi-Oh is really popping off, and we talked about Block Dragon coming back. Another scary banned boss monster is being printed in the Asian English version of the game right now. If you don't know, this is basically OCG regions that aren't Japanese and Korean. So it's essentially English, which is only legal in Asia. So they're getting new sets constantly, right? And this time they're getting VFD, one of the scariest cards in history of the game, locks your opponent out of an attribute. And this is a quick effect, can be done on both turns. This was very powerful in VW format. And it is definitely coming to Asian English. So Asian English, currently no ban list at all. Very interesting to play. And if we're speaking about Asian English, they just got crossover breakers. Look at the card quality, man. This is like OCG card quality, but in English, which in my opinion is pretty cool. Like our collector's rares don't look nearly as good. This is like extremely crisp, which I really like. Lastly, we talked about pricing and we talked about judges. Just a quick announcement for the European and Oceanic judges who are going to be judging tournaments in Europe and Oceania. Getting Anubis the Judge playmat. I see what you did there, Konami. This is really cool. Happy that Odeon is being successful and making it. And lastly, again, the air fryer. Just to wrap up this video for today, we will not be having any more air fry drama on this channel. I think essentially the fact that places are giving out air fryers as a meme referencing Yu-Gi-Oh! Prizing could only be good for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Would like to hear your thoughts in the comments below about that. Thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to comment below your opinions about this video series. Trying to make it a little bit shorter today. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.